I stumbled upon IGC, the company that publishes Cosmic Empires in SN and Spiel last year, and I haven't had the chance to open this game, but I did interview the designer. It sounds really cool. The game is quite heavy and is full of an awful lot of stuff, and although the review will come at a later point, hopefully not too far in the future, we're going to take a look and see if this game is actually worth the amount of money that you will have to pay to get your hands on it, if you can, because this is a rare one to get hold of. Welcome to the GMS Magazine unboxing videos. Cosmic Empires, IGC. I really don't know what to expect from this game because the company is quite tiny. I think it was just 2 or 3 people. I can remember when I interviewed the designer in Spiel. So I'm not entirely sure what to expect from it. But I have to say that it does sound very promising, and the box looks quite nice. So if I just open it. It is laminated, which is quite nice, although it has gone down because of the weight that I've put of all the games in my collection on top of it. Well, not all of them, but a few in my collection. So the box bends down. Be careful with that if you want to do it. The illustration is absolutely lovely. Very nice indeed. Very science fiction. Quick. Asteroids, a planet, spaceships. Science fiction. Cosmic Empires from Alexander Gyulai. Right, we open this. The box is a bit on the thin side, which is probably why it has buckled under the weight. But that's fine. You know, it's a small company. I'm not going to expect anything much better than this, so that's okay. And it is very nicely filled up inside, which is great. Now, I can comment on. It's a rogue cube. I can comment on the layout of the rules, but not on the rules themselves, because these rules are in German, I believe. I do have a set of English rules because I got them when I bought the game, but they're not here. I need to find them. Anyway, the layout is quite nice. Everything seems to be listed very well and very clearly indeed. The icons are all explained and the names are in the right places, and the side column is also very clearly displayed. The anatomy of the card seems to be very well itemized, which is great. And that's the setup. It looks, considering that I cannot understand a word of what it's saying, the whole thing looks well thought out. I have to say, they are a little bit on the intimidating side of things, because 16 pages of rules. It sounds like a lot, which makes me feel that there is a lot to do in this game. But that's not a bad thing, so that's fine. Okay, let's find out. Okay. That explains it. The bag is burst, and therefore there are a few of these annoying cubes. One I've just lost. It's okay. That are all over the box, which is fine. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it. Little cubes. They're just little cubes, you know, like cubes in pretty much any other game out there, of different colors. And a few cheats. Oh, they're not cheats, they're stamps. Oh, that's clever. They're little stamps. They stand on their little bases, although I thought they were little Ludo type cheats. But they aren't. Don't know what they do. That's quite nice. Kind of good quality plastic. Dice. Yellow and white dice, and they have little dots of different colors. They're wooden. It's literally, they are made of wood. Quite like them, actually. They look quite simple, which is all right for what appears to be a very complicated and complex game of the offset. Go away. Stands. Made of fairly cheap plastic. Quite sturdy though. And they are meant to keep everything standing. All the tokens. Again, not much to say about these. They're just stands. Nothing original about them, nothing unoriginal. They do what they're meant to do. Fine. Ooh, this is nice. This is quite nice. Double-sided. I presume this is for the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pardon me. I believe this is a 5 players game. It's not on the side, it's going to be at the bottom. I'm not going to take a look at that. Find out later, don't worry. Anyway, these are very nice indeed. Good quality, they are thick enough. They're not laminated, so be careful if you're having greasy fingers. And you have them in German on one side and in English on the other. So that's good. Again, all the icons are very clearly explaining here what they are, what they do. And the design in itself is quite, it's science fiction enough, but gritty enough as well. So the art direction is quite nice. Oh, blimey, these are very thick tokens. These are very good. These are almost, I say almost, Fantasy Flight quality. Nearly there, actually. This is actually, I'm very impressed. The printing is very good on them. The shape is quite novel. It's quite nice. And they're quite thick. Impressive. Double-sided. A little bit of problem in some of these with the cutting. They're not all that precise, cutting the circles. But really minor problem. I don't have a particular issue with that. It's not a big deal. It's fine. I mean, they feel very sturdy, which is brilliant, and there are quite a few of these tokens. Excellent. This is getting better and better. Again, the same sturdy thing. I presume this is going to make for the board, the tiles that you put the board on. Double-sided. I love the illustrations. I really think they're lovely. The art direction is very cohesive. The whole thing looks very congruent, which is nice indeed. Love the illustrations of the planets. The planets are just gorgeously, nicely done. And there, oh my goodness, there are a lot of them. These Friends is very impressively produced. Seriously impressively produced. The amount of illustrations in here is brilliant. Good grief. Absolutely terrific. Really terrific. I seriously, I was not expecting to see so much inside the box. The production is absolutely fantastic. Little plastic bag, oh no plastic, yeah, it's plastic, nylon. Tokens, nice detail. Some companies should take notes. And let's take a look at the quality of the cards. Standard finish kind of card. Kind of lamination from the type of Fantasy Flight lamination. I know I keep measuring everything by Fantasy Flight standards, but hey. And then the cards, finish, nice reverse of the cards. The same illustration, different color, fine. It's just meant to be differentiating the different decks, which is good. And then on the front, German and in English. Although the font I don't like, I know, I can see why they have chosen this, because it's meant to be futuristic science fiction-y sort of font, but it's not particularly easy to read for me. And the green color is a bit on the bright side, but I'm prepared to live with that. It's not something that I'm going to bemoan, that is fine. Because although this is quite heavy in terms of text, but it's okay, it reads well enough. Well, I have to say, I am really impressed by this game, by the production values. It's just tremendous. How many illustrations, the quality of the components is absolutely brilliant. The quality of the illustrations, they're gorgeous. If this game plays anywhere near as nice as it looks, it's going to be an absolute winner. And I really hope somebody will take it on and distribute it, because it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. I've never heard of this company before, but I seriously hope I'm going to hear from them in the future. Well done indeed. Congratulations.